A great Monday evening. I am so excited to be sharing all this information tonight with you about healthy beauty. So I'm going to do my best to keep it around 30 minutes, but we have a lot of material to cover. As women especially, we use a lot of products in our homes that can be toxic to us. So I'm going to make sure that I go over the options that you can do within living, some DIY things that you can do for yourself, and how to actually get your family on the track to living more of a toxin-free life. So I'm going to go ahead and just say I'm Ashley Diet from Healthy in a Hurry Essential Oils, and excited to have all of you join us from different Facebook groups and other communities around here. Just going to talk briefly about what is beauty and defining what beauty really is. So I want you to think for a moment. I want you to think for a moment about what you define beauty as. Is it inward? Is it outward? Is it something that you're actually able to define? If we call someone beautiful, oftentimes we're referring to the outside appearance, or we're saying they're a beautiful person internally. So I think we all agree that there's a very narrow definition of what beauty really is in our culture. So my definition of beauty might not be the same as yours, but when I think of beauty, I think it's a combination and reflection of our inner and outer selves. You could say things like kindness and grace, charm, personality, heart, compassion. And then you could say your outside self, which may be your health or your youthfulness or your complexion. So tonight I won't be teaching at all about inner beauty, obviously, but instead I'm going to be focusing on expressing our outer beauty with a radiant, glowing, and healthy complexion especially. I'm going to touch on a few other body products, but that's mainly what I will be talking about. So now that you all kind of have in your head what you believe outer beauty is, now I want you to think about the products that you use in your home. I want you to actually write down some of the products that you use on a daily basis on your skin. Maybe it's a face cream, maybe it's something for acne, maybe it's something for redness, maybe it's a commercial sunscreen, things you use on a daily basis. So in this infinite search for youth, beauty, and wellness, it's been with mankind for ages and ages. It's resulted in a billion-dollar industry. In the USA and Canada, $500 billion are spent annually on personal care products and beauty care treatments. So petrochemicals, they coat our cells, they clog our cell receptors, and they really damage us internally by not allowing our cells to get rid of toxins and our cells to let in good things like antioxidants. So did you know that our skin is our largest organ? So many of us neglect that fact, and we put stuff on our skin that we wouldn't necessarily put in our bodies. So anything you put on your skin can and will penetrate your bloodstream. So personal care products, cosmetics, they frequently contain enhancers that allow ingredients to penetrate even deeper into the skin. That's how things are created to be long lasting, or 12 hours, or you only apply once a day. So in the US, major loopholes in the federal law allow the cosmetic industry to put thousands and thousands of synthetic chemicals or petrochemicals into personal care products, even those chemicals are to infertility, nervous system disorders, and birth defects. So only 11% of the 10,500 chemicals used in the varied personal care products have actually been identified. It's pretty scary. So even products that are labeled as natural or organic have been found to contain petrochemicals, as there's actually no legal standard for these in the US. This is what we would call greenwashing. So for example, the top selling shampoo in the US can offer us an organic experience. It's neither herbal or organic. It actually contains more than a dozen synthetic petrochemicals. So don't get me started on pink washing and what can happen, but that's many of the beauty products around us have this pink ribbon, and they actually contain toxic chemicals that have actually been linked to breast cancer itself, when that's what they're advocating against. So the solution, the main solution, and what we can actually do our best to, I would say, get started on a healthier journey and a healthier path, is that we are able to look at products that offer us a better solution. And what I mean by better solution is we're going to look to products that are actually made with clean products and are chemical free and do what they say they're going to do for us and provide our bodies with exactly what we need when we need it and not just a way to mask underlying issues. So we don't need to jeopardize our health at the expense of our beauty. There are healthy alternatives. You just have to look out there for them. My challenge for you today is to go home, take each personal care product and check the skin rating on or the safety on the Skin Deep database. So that is an awesome database online. It's a little bit scary, but check it and then find a healthy alternative. If it's not through Young Living, I would encourage you to at least find something that's rated well, or make your own. We're going to talk about that tonight too. And sometimes that can be intimidating for people. So that's why I'm making sure we're going over the Young Living products first. So Young Living offers lots of healthy solutions: toothpaste, mouthwash, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, hand soap, and of course, the reason you all came today are essential oil-infused beauty products, which I know you're all wanting to try. So you won't be able to try in this online version, but I'm actually having 2 in-person classes on March 10th and 14th. Please find me on Facebook for more information, but I'm happy to let you try these in person. But today I'm just going to try to give you the experience of what they're like. And these products are effective, safe, eco-friendly, and they're even healthy for our skin, healthy for our cells, and in turn, healthy for our entire body. So let's get started. If anybody on here uses Young Living personal care products, I would love for you to tell us what you are actually using over in the chat box. I'm going to type that in, because I know a lot of you have probably tried some of them or are curious to try them. So I will say for me, I was very nervous to invest the money in some of those Young Living pre-made products because I had really was enjoying doing things myself. I'd gotten rid of a lot of my personal care products that were toxic and was excited again about that cost savings. But I was so excited when I finally invested in some of the ones from Young Living as a great alternative to a real skin regimen that a lot of us women are used to and we like. Okay, so less is more with Young Living. All products are very potent, and that really is the way their skincare regimen works. The most basic regimen really includes 3 easy steps. That's just cleanse, tone, and moisturize. So depending on the goals and the nature, you can add in exfoliating, restoring, and refining. Let's talk about step 1, cleansing. So cleansing our skin is important for a clear and glowing complexion, which all of us want. Removes those environmental toxins, makeup, perspiration, and that dead, nasty skin that can clog our pores, especially for someone who's active or you sweat, heavily. So it's recommended to cleanse 2 times a day, morning, night, after heavy exercise or sweating. And your hair should be off your face. You should wash your hands. I feel like I'm no skincare expert, but I can tell you those things. You always want to use lukewarm water, then finish with cold water as a way to tighten your pores back up. Be sure to use products meant for the face and not the body. Even if you're like, oh, Young Living has great shower gel, they do, but it's not intended for the skin on your face. So Young Living offers 2 cleansing products. Both are mild and offer unique benefits. So I'm going to go through those. The Orange Blossom Facial Wash is a soap-free cleanser. And the way it works is that it's suitable for all skin types. However, it's best for sensitive skin, and it's very, very concentrated. You literally need 1 to 2 drops. Yeah, drops of it on a washcloth or facial sponge, never directly on your face. And that's a 6 to 8 month supply in that 1 bottle. So a lot of bang for your buck with that one. The A-R-T, Gentle Foaming Cleanser. This is the one that I use on a daily basis. It looks like this. And actually, I want to show you before I told you about it. I've used about half of mine, and that's because I alternate it with the homemade one I use. So I'll go back and forth with those 2, and it's lasted me, a little bit over 2 months in half a bottle. So it should last me about 4 months. So this is a great cleansing option for people who are more accustomed to a traditional foaming style face wash. So if you're used to that foaming face wash, you put it on, you can feel it working, not tingling, but you can just feel the texture and consistency. This is very much suited for people who have all skin types, but they like maybe that tightening feeling, they have oily skin, or they actually have that acne-prone skin. And if you use that wonderful, cleanser twice a day, it's about a 2 to 3 month supply. So step 2 is exfoliating. And this is something that before Young Living, I will be honest, I was terrible at doing. Just didn't really think it was important, didn't think much of it, and I personally, I just didn't do it. So what you do with exfoliating is that basically our skin dies and replaces itself every 30 to 60 days. So when you exfoliate, it speeds up the process by eliminating the dead skin cells and now allowing the new skin cells to actually flourish. So it's recommended to exfoliate twice a week. Exfoliating minimizes the appearance of pores and promotes the absorption of those moisturizers that we all lather on all the time. So always clean your face before you exfoliate. I will personally say I did not do that until I researched more and realized the value of actually cleansing your face before you put on that mint satin facial scrub. So I actually didn't pull that out of my shower, but I keep it in my shower and I use it about once a week. And it's unlike a commercial exfoliator. Most of those actually use apricot or walnut shells, which can actually scratch and damage the surface of your skin. So the satin facial scrub uses jojoba wax beads. So they're round and they don't scratch, but they do exfoliate. And this is great for all skin types. And it's a wonderful product that I really enjoy from Young Living that I got about 4 months ago. So step 3 is toning. I will actually have to say to you, I did pull this one out to show. I love, love, love this toner. I have made my own toner with essential oils and apple cider vinegar and witch hazel. But this toner, it just smells fresh. And let's talk about why we actually use toner. It's not because you believe that your skin needs tightened, or that your pores need minimalized, but it's actually effective at keeping out environmental debris. And it keeps out pollutants by helping really increase that blood circulation that gives us a healthy glow on our skin. So it also doesn't have harsh drying feeling that you're going to get from those ones that are really made traditional toners that somewhat have an alcohol base to them. It smells great. It's about a 2 to 4 month supply, but I do use this one twice a day, and I definitely still have about that much left in it, and it's been about 2.5 months. So when you look at it that way, it's about $10 a month for that toner, and I am happy to pay it because I think it's fabulous. So step 4, that's restoring. So anytime that you actually look at restoring, you want to make sure you're doing those 3 steps before, and then you're using something like a serum. So a serum quickly moisturizes and rejuvenates the skin with visible, fast results. The active ingredients in serums have a low molecular weight, very tiny molecules, which means they don't weigh a lot, which means they're rapidly absorbed and penetrate very deeply into the deep layers of skin where those regular moisturizers and cream-based products cannot actually penetrate. For this reason, it's very important that you know what your serum is, right? You want to know what's in it. And it's advantageous to use a serum before moisturizing cream. So this ugly little bottle right here is the face serum that I make myself, and I love it. It has in it some fabulous essential oils. It's a base of jojoba and vitamin E oil, which are great for your skin. Then it actually has geranium, frankincense, lavender, myrrh, and carrot seed for sun protection. So carrot seed is about SPF 40. That's what we think it is. And for me and my family, that's all we use for sunscreen is a base of fractionated coconut oil and carrot seed oil for sunscreen. So this is a serum that I actually apply onto my skin, right, like right on my eyes. Go ahead and put it on right now. I kind of apply it wherever I think that I might have damage. One of my damages may be wrinkles, fine lines, and I'm going to do this. I know I look really silly right now, but I figured it would be kind of fun. Or you actually can't even really see it. So it's a very light serum, but what it does is it really is going to get me those results of reducing those fine lines, wrinkles, age spots, and I absolutely love it. So I use this, honestly, I want to say twice a day, but I probably just use it at night. So that's up to you and what kind of skincare products you're looking for or what you're actually looking to do to your skin, because not everyone is going to need or want that step in their skincare. So step 5 is moisturizing. So a moisturizer protects and hydrates the skin, which is essential no matter your age or skin type. So you want to use that morning and night to help keep your skin healthy, radiant, and protected from environmental toxins. It's going to seal back that process that you did of opening up your pores and cleaning them out. It's going to seal them back. So the Art Light Moisturizer is great for normal or oily skin. It's lightweight, infused with lots of enzymes. And so those enzymes help repair damaged DNA. think sun damage, and reduce the appearance of fine lines. So it's a 2 to 3 month supply. And I actually have that one right here. It's the one I use daily. The Sandalwood Moisture Cream is great for dry skin. So only buy the Sandalwood Moisture Cream if you have super dry skin, and it's very rich and ultra hydrating, and that's enough for a whole year. So the Botswana Wrinkle Cream, a lot of people ask me about this. So it's great for mature skin. It enhances collagen formulation. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That helps with firmness and fine lines, and that can be used daily or weekly as a treatment. So you could just buy it and use it once a week as a treatment that's ultra hydrating and collagen boosting. So it's a 6-month supply if you use it daily. So the other thing is there's several products that Young Living has that do help boost collagen production. One of them is BLM, and the other one is sulfur enzyme, as fun facts. So great things to take if you're worried about your skin and maybe how it looks and losing some of that elasticity from the collagen, disappearing a little bit as we age. So step 6 is refining, and this is really the part that none of us really like. It's the part where we have problems, issues that we really need to address with targeted solutions. The Art Cream Mask. This is an amazing mask that's ideal deep facial moisturizer or an all-night treatment. You can actually leave it on all night. So once the mask dries, it can be rinsed off. Yeah, pretty cool. So it actually goes all the way into your skin, then you rinse off. And it's great for all skin types, and it's an 8-month supply because you do it about once a month. The Art Beauty Mask is a cloth mask designed to be like a spa experience, and it's great for all skin types to use once per month, but it's much better for more mature or damaged skins, sun, scars, acne, to use up to once a week. And there's 8 in a box of that, so depending on the usage. So other beauty products that we use to refine, so I want you to think about your own, right? Your own home, your own life, what you use. There's Sheer Lume Brightening Cream. There's Rose Ointment, Wolfberry Eye Cream. So the alternate DIY for eye cream is I take a little shea butter, and I've actually added rosemary because rosemary helps alertness. It actually helps your skin look less dark, less puffy. So I use rosemary and frankincense and a little shea butter, and it actually helps with under eye, dark spots, and wrinkles. As I look at myself right now, I obviously need to use it more often. The Essential Beauty Serum is a serum similar to the one I make that's going to help you with targeted solutions. And lip balms. So how easy is it to make lip balms? It is. But what's even better is you can buy them from Living for about $4 each. So their moisturizing and nourishing lip balms are fabulous. They are great gifts, and they're a great way to make sure that you're putting things on your lips that you want to be immediately into your body, because your lips are even thinner skin. So when you make a lip balm yourself, I'm not going to go through a DIY recipe, but I will say it's about 24 cents. Yeah, 24 cents a tube. So for me, I always make them in a set of 12. You can give some to a friend, use giveaways to share with others or as gifts. And it's just a wonderful way to really feel like you are giving, your family and everyone around you a healthy alternative to lip balms. I saw an article this morning about a very popular lip balm brand that has been known to have mold in it. So it's pretty gross. I mean, if it's going to have mold in it, I wonder what else is in there. What other carcinogens and chemicals? Lebrant lip gloss. So I will tell you guys, I don't have this, but I want to. One end of it is a colored lip gloss, so it's relatively sheer still, and the other end is a blend of essential oils, like a perfume. So it's pretty amazing. And I did want to talk briefly about perfumes. So if you're newer to essential oils, maybe you haven't realized the really depressing statistic that if something's labeled with fragrance, it can have up to 300 chemical constituents in it. And that does make me a little sad. But what makes me sadder is the fact that synthetic fragrances and perfumes, we have no way of knowing the artificial ingredients and what the active ingredients actually are. So if you're used to having perfume, I would suggest maybe grabbing Joy or Abundance or Transformation, Geranium. Those are all great ones that I really enjoy as a perfume, or even Stress Away. So as a way to really replace those synthetic perfumes that are damaging your cells and really damaging your mind in the process by inhaling them through your olfactory system. A couple other things that I do want to touch on. I know that I wanted to make sure we especially talked about those beauty products that we use on our faces because again, as women, and if there's men listening too, men can use this same trio, right? Men can use the exfoliating. Part of it, I would say my husband, like, maybe he uses it once a month, but he's not very good about it. Doesn't take as good of care of his skin, but he will use the serum, right? Because if it's out, he'll use it. So that should be a whole other class about men and beauty products. But what I do want to go through is some of the other products that they offer that I was not aware of at all. So I would say the first one that I find to be a fabulous way to use your essential oils and to have a healthy product in your shower is they have a bath and shower base. So if you look up in the product catalog or online or in your desk reference, they have a ton of other beauty products, shower gels. But this one specifically is my favorite because you add your own essential oils depending on the effect you want or the benefits you want for you and your family. And so when you read the ingredients, and I have ylang ylang, blue spruce, and orange in here. And so when you read the ingredients on the back, you can actually look up all of the 13 ingredients and know what they are. So I challenge you to do that to something you have in your shower that's maybe Bath & Body Works or something you bought at just the drugstore. So it's a great way to really get your family healthy and allow them to use healthy things. And you only need to use about 5 drops of this, so it lasts a very long time. We've had this one since November, and there's still a little bit left. Also with creams. Oh, let me see this. So I'm not going to go through the whole recipe, but I also love to make my homemade shower gel. Where I actually use half, so if it's this container, I always just do about that ratio. So it's usually 8 ounces, the containers I use. I do half Castile soap, and then to that I add 2 tablespoons of honey. I add a teaspoon of vegetable glycerin. Then I add about 20 drops of essential oil, depending on what you want it to be fragrance like. And then I fill the rest with water and shake. So it's pretty awesome shower gel. I know those that have been around me making it. You can actually add coconut oil to that, depending if you want moisturizing, hydrating, but you can make your own, or again, you can look at the Young Living products as ones you know and trust, and especially getting those ER points back on them, make them a great value. The next one, I'll actually tell you guys, I didn't buy this. I got it for free with the ER promo. And when I was at Winter Harvest in Idaho, I became addicted to this lotion. So let me talk to you about lotions. The danger in them really is not necessarily the base, but in how they're fragranced. So with this one, I'm going to put a little tiny bit on my hand just to show you and really illustrate the value of this. Oh, geez. And I got too much. So I literally have like a dab on my hand, right? You see it? I know my lighting's horrible in my house. So really, I could probably put this much all over my whole arms. So this container of lotion, I don't even know how long it's actually going to last. Forever. So let me talk to you about this because, again, I would have never bought this, but I'm glad I got to try it for free because I will continue buying it. So it is so neat because it has wolfberry seed oil, which we know the wolfberry is basically the highest antioxidant substance on earth, high in protein, great for skin health, eye health, all kinds of health conditions, and it's great for our body. It also has, I can never say this right, murra seed butter, and so that's even better than shea butter, and it is just a skin loving lotion. So they have several other lotions you should try, but this is a great one if you're looking for a really super moisturizing one that's similar to a body butter type feel that you can actually buy and use from Young Living. So if you are a DIY type of person, I want to show you the consistency. Oh my gosh, my lighting is awful. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe you see that a little better. So what this is a cream I made, and you can use different body butters. You can look a lot of them up on our, on my Facebook group or others' Facebook groups. But this one is a very melty in that it's a pretty thin moisturizer. I like that because when I'm getting out of the shower, I want to do it as a quick, for my legs and be good to go. But what is actually in here is it's a half a cup of shea butter, half a cup of coconut oil melted. Then after I take that off the heat, I add essential oils and I add about 20 drops. So in here is 10 drops of geranium and 10 drops of 10 drops of geranium, 5 drops of lavender, 5 drops of orange. And I do the orange, I love just the orange, how it offsets geranium. So that's why I kind of have it in a lot of things. It offsets really heavy floral scents and also offsets that tree or woody fragrance that I sometimes get with Idaho Blue Spruce. So this lasts me a long time as well. I alternate the two and how I use them. I really love the lavender lotion, maybe if I have get a foot massage or as a hand cream, or if I really feel that my skin is dry and chapped. Okay, so several other options are, they do make 4 different kinds of soaps. They do, as in they, I shouldn't say we, I'm part of Young Living, so I'm so sorry for saying they. I mean, we do make different kinds of soaps, but I do want to mention some zit zapping oils because that was a question I had posed to me before the class. So Melrose, tea tree, I actually have a lot of these out. So here's tea tree. So the new label is tea tree and not Melaleuca, but purification's great. Tea tree's great. Melrose is great. You want to, depending on your skin sensitivity, for zit, you probably do want to use it neat, which means directly on, because you want it to dry up that pus and get that zit really out of there, pull out the toxins. If you dilute it, just be careful because you might be clogging your pore further with whatever oil you're using. For fever blisters, and that would have to do with your face and your skin. Purification, orange, and thieves. I guess depending on how hot you perceive it as, all three of those I've heard excellent testimonials on working well for people. And I just wanted to give you that tip while we were all together tonight. So a couple other things. Frankincense is one that comes in your premium starter kit, and it does have a visual tightening effect on the skin. It's a great one to use around your eyes if you have dark or age spots. It's a great one to use in a homemade moisturizing cream. 1/4 cup of coconut oil, 20 drops of frankincense, and 12 drops of lavender. You can actually make that lavender less and less depending on your level of redness and your level of needed moisture during that time of year. So I love frankincense in all my face products that I make homemade. It's in my homemade facial wash as well. So my homemade facial wash and my lip balm are actually both of my wonderful uplines recipe, Don't Mess With Mama. So Tracy created both of those recipes, so I don't at all want to take credit, but I use both of them. So if frankincense is ever out of stock, Living is great for skincare as well, and it's a great alternative. And it's a cheaper alternative, so not going to have the same penetration, the same effects, but it's a great alternative if you ever need one. Geranium is another one I mentioned a lot. It's great for skincare. It's great in calming, soothing skin, reducing pore size, has a great fragrance. I just love geranium in all of my homemade bath and beauty products. So I went over a few of those, but really the focus tonight is I wanted you to think about the things you use on your body and how you can really find a better way and the cost savings that you'll find if you really look at how long these products will last you. So you would be shocked to know, or I was shocked at least, that it's going to last you up to a year. So it's definitely worth your investment. So if you haven't already gotten started with Young Living, then please refer to the Oily Angel who sent you. If you don't know who sent you, I'm happy to get you connected and get you started. You can find my Facebook group. It's Healthy in a Hurry Essential Oils, or I'm Ashley Diet on Facebook, or you can connect with me on YouTube or Google+. So I'm very excited that all of you attended tonight. Please stay tuned for our classes, all the classes we have in a series of Spring into Wellness. If you have any questions, I'm happy to stick around and answer them. Otherwise, I do want to say again, thank you for your time, and I cannot wait to hear in our event all the ways that you transform your beauty cabinet and get started with really a healthier journey with your face and body. So thanks so much. Anyone have questions? Okay, thank you guys.